I wanted to show you a little bit about my skincare routine, and I wanted to show you how I fit this adorable little skin brush into it. So this is my spin brush right here. It comes in this adorable little travel pack, and I like to store it in this all the time, even when I'm not traveling, because I feel like it's a lot more sanitary to have it in its own little spot in my bathroom. And it makes it a lot easier to store it because I don't have to worry about the bristles getting all bent up. And then it also keeps all of my pieces together, which is great because this comes with not 1, 2, 3, but 4 attachments. And these attachments are something that I'm really excited about because I feel like they did something a little bit different that I was really happy to see. So I want to kind of tell you about how I use this within my routine. So the first thing that I do, and the thing that I'm most excited about, is this right here. They've included a silicone bristle brush, and the reason that I think that this is so great is because it's completely non-porous, and I really like to double cleanse my skin when I'm wearing makeup. So cleanse it once to get the makeup off, and then cleanse it a second time to cleanse the actual skin. So I use this during my first cleanse to get my makeup off. That way my makeup doesn't stain the bristles, and I have a secondary bristle to go in that is makeup free to cleanse my skin. Now, of course, you wouldn't have to do that with these. You could use any of them however you wanted, but this is how I customize my routine. Some other ways that you could use this is if you're somebody with a lot more sensitive skin. This is going to feel really great. You could use any of the 3 of these to remove a mask, but if you were going to use like an exfoliating mask, I would really recommend this one because of how gentle it is. And then you have 2 little brushes right here. You can see they probably look a little bit similar, but the way they feel is completely different. So this one, the bristles are a little bit more stiff and they're short. So these are a little bit more dense. And if you have oilier skin or you're trying to remove a lot of buildup from your pores, then this is going to be exactly what you need. This one provides a really great exfoliation. I don't really fall in that oily category, but I do pull this out maybe once or twice a week to give me a little bit of a deeper clean. So even if you don't have an oilier skin type, you can still get good use out of this one. And then me, I fall a little bit more dry, somewhat sensitive, and so this is my daily best friend. It's a little bit longer than the other one, and also there's a lot more bristles that are a lot more fine. It's very feathery feeling. It's so soft, and when I use my cream face cleansers, it helps it to glide on so smoothly. It feels so good, and it really brings something to my routine. It really makes it a lot more relaxing. And something that also is great about these is it helps my cleansers to actually become foamy when I use them. As I mentioned, I'm a drier skin type, so I typically use more of a creamy cleanser, and those don't typically foam up. So these really help. It makes me feel like I'm getting so much cleaner and like it works the product up a lot better. And then last, something fun that comes with this is this attachment right here. This is a little pumice stone, and you can use this on more calloused areas. You could use it on your elbows or your knees or even your feet. So I thought that that was a really fun addition to be put with this. So I'm going to show you how I am going to use this right now. So it's the end of the day. I'm going to take my makeup off. So as I mentioned, I'm going to take out the silicone and the softer brush, and of course my spin brush. So handy that these are all together. And then with your spin brush, it takes 2 AA batteries, and they just insert right here in the bottom. And then once you put the top back on, that whole chamber is waterproof, so you could actually have this in the shower with you. And like I said, it travels really well. It's something you wouldn't have to bring a charger with, so love this guy. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pop on that silicone brush, and I'm going to wet my face. And I'm going to start with more of an oily cleanser to help remove my makeup. Something else about this is that it does offer 2 spins, so at any time I can make it go faster or slower, and that really helps to make this more customizable, kind of for the experience that you need. I love this silicone brush. It makes the oil feel like it's just melting into my skin, but when I use it on my fingers, it kind of feels like it goes in between my fingers too much, and like I lose a lot of the product. But especially with my cleanser and the other brush, I feel like all of the cleanser is kept between the brush and my face, and it's not soaking into my hands. So I really love that. This is all the yuckiness that I've been wearing today. So it's super easy to just go ahead and rinse off. And then I remove the oil from my face. And I'm going to wet my second brush. And then, as I mentioned, I use more of a cream cleanser. And so you can see it's not that typical like gel cleanser or cream cleanser, not cream cleanser. It's more of a silky cleanser, so it doesn't typically foam up very well, and that just does not make me feel like I got very clean. So I'm going to put that on there, get it a little damp. And you can see that helps it to really foam up well on my face. This is almost like a little massage at the end of the day. And what I find is that this really gives a gentle exfoliation that makes all of my creams at the end of the day sink in a lot better. And then when I wake up in the morning, my skin is so smooth because I got off all that dead skin, and my cream sat so nicely. And then I even find that when I go back the second time, I'm still finding makeup. So that's why I'm a big fan of the double cleansing. And I've never seen a spin brush come with that silicone attachment. So I'm really happy to have both within this. The extra brush that's a little bit firmer and the pumice are just kind of a little extra bonus to me. I really love and use all 4 of them, and I highly recommend that you get yourself one of these spin brushes.